we've just watched episode 6 of Australia versus World, and a lot happened again.
This
I wasn't sure it was going to be
I
like a fighter, but a lot happened at the end.
I really like if they just keep having tribal councils like this, I'll be so happy.
Well, cutting straight to the very end, it looks like the next one is going to be pretty amazing as well.
But there wasn't really much fallout, at least in the beginning of the episode, from the previous night's council. People didn't really care that Sarah had gone. I mean, other than Luke. Luke was sort of like, well...
Yeah, he was the only one. Well, maybe Janine thought it as well, but he was the one that communicated it, definitely, wasn't it? He was just like, well, I was trying to go Australia strong.
Yep.
I'm not sure why he thought that would work, but... So he and Janine kind of decide that they need to... Maybe I misunderstood it. I thought they were agreeing that they would kind of work different sides of the idol and then coordinate at the end, but that is not what happened.
No, I thought exactly the same thing. And I actually thought, well, this makes sense if they're going to go off and get everybody to vote for the same person. But no. And actually, Luke did a really piss poor job. Janine did a way better job than Luke did.
Yeah, we got to see some better Janine, which I'm glad. Because she hadn't sort of done a heck of a lot. She put some work in. She definitely got under Parvati's skin a little bit with Cass. I think it was how she did it, but it was also the timing, that it was just, it was the point at which it made sense that Cass might start distrusting her, given that Parvati didn't vote with her in the last one.
And
so it rang a little bit true.
And that moment when towards the end of the episode where Cirie was having a chat with Cass and Lisa, and when she put up Kirby's name, Cass was like, "Oh, I don't know if we can trust her," and Cirie says, "I trust her. I believe what she's saying."
True, yeah. Good point.
Because that basically got... As soon as Cirie said, "Oh yeah, this name," Lisa's like, "Okay, let's do it." Lisa's just a lot behind.
They really do take her direction a bit, don't they?
Yeah. But it was good direction. Good direction.
So who did Cirie end up getting her votes from? I recorded. We've only just finished watching it. I did record that last thing on my phone.
It was the first two people who voted Cirie, didn't they? It was Luke and someone else. Oh, it was Luke and Tommy.
While we're talking.
It was Luke and Tommy. They both voted Cirie.
Okay.
And then
we knew it was Luke, obviously, because with his spelling.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was those two.
Yeah, it's just taken a while for it to go through. But I think you might be right.
The challenge today looked really hard. And I actually thought for a second there, Parvati's in with a good chance. Again, it's just her and Cass at the end there. They just got such amazing stamina and amazing strength. It's just, wow, really impressive, those two.
Yeah, they are very good. Tommy voted for Kirby, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, I wonder who the other one
I must have missed the Cirie's, yeah. Just while we're talking, I'm just watching it again. I must have looked away at the point that the right person voted. Kirby, Lisa, Kirby.
I'm surprised that Parvati went Kirby. I am actually surprised about that.
Yeah, so they tricked you.
Yeah, Kirby was going to go anyway.
Information this time, though?
Yes. Yeah, I do feel like they gave me all the information. But Parvati just seems so wishy-washy, and Kirby should have realised that Parvati being wishy-washy usually means that she's not going to go with whatever she's saying to you. Because she's not
really going back and forth.
Yeah, she's not the sort of person, based upon what I've seen so far, which is a whole, 6 episodes now? She's not the sort of person who would just be wishy-washy. She would either she'd say one thing, even if it was true or not. Yeah, so So
I think they all also, but they're all used to playing to the camera. They know it kind of gives ammunition if you talk both sides to the camera. They're probably even being prompted. Oh, what are you thinking about, or what are you, what's your backup plan? I'm sure they're being asked those kind of questions to try and elicit material that they can use.
Oh, and that discussion between Cass and Parvati, where it's just like when Cass says Kirby and Parvati's just like, what? And she's like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Just like, well, you did.
Yeah, and when Lisa's name comes up in front of Sari, and she's not getting real keen on that.
Yeah.
And when Sari's name comes up in front of Lisa.
Yeah, the guy's like, oh, I don't know. Well, Lisa didn't say anything. She just sort of looks a bit uncertain.
And then when I thought Sari, I guess we probably still haven't said it. Kirby was the one who went home.
Yeah, sorry.
We haven't said it already. I can't remember. Which obviously people know if they're watching this. Yeah, when Sari copped a couple, I thought, oh gosh, what's going to happen to Lisa? What's going to happen? But then, at the same time, maybe she's too wedded to Sari anyway. Maybe sometimes what happens is people lose the person that they're hanging on to the most, and then they go, right, time to start playing, time to do some stuff. Perhaps that could happen. I still feel like she's not really doing enough.
Who, Lisa or Sari?
Yeah, Lisa. No, yeah. I think enough of them will know enough about Sari to kind of see what she's doing in the end. I could be wrong about that.
This is the most decisive I've seen Sari so far. When the idea of Kirby got floated by Janine to her, and
look
Janine,
at you with the names.
Yeah, I'm going really well. It helps when there's less and less of them. Especially after Janine, Kirby, and Sari had been having the chat, and Kirby goes away, and then Janine's asking Sari, is she being real with me, or is she just lying to me? I just need to know. And Sari just says, yeah, she's lying to you. And I thought, whoa, okay, this is on, baby. Yeah, and then Janine just lays
Kirby and Parvati really wanted to. They really wanted to go with it. You could see they both really wanted to, but Kirby kind of talked herself out of it a little bit. Like she kept just talking about how she was sort of fearful that she was worried that Parvati wasn't sort of committing enough, and she kept just communicating how that made her nervous. And I think she kind of nerved Parvati out of it.
She just leaned on Parvati too hard. That's what it was.
Yeah, which is not what we saw from her in her season. She was just her own person in her season. They mentioned Ferris again, who you haven't seen. It's very, very strange. So in 2 separate episodes, they've mentioned a player who is off screen.
Okay.
Because they were the other main player in Kirby's season.
Mm-hmm.
There was a funny thing on Twitter actually overnight of Ferris watching the last one and having a giggle that he's still in her head. And that she can't get away from him.
Yeah.
When Tommy brings up Ferris's name, but he came up again. Yeah.
So Tommy's watched a fair bit of Survivor then.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. That's right.
Okay, so we didn't see much of Tommy this episode.
No, although it sounds like from the preview of the next one that he might try to do some things.
Yeah. Good luck, Tommy.
There was very little Shonny at all. Very quiet.
Yes.
For someone who, was part of the vote that flipped things last time.
Oh, actually, speaking of Shonny, I wonder how she's doing now. Because
she seems like she can really float. I think people will want to use her. She's not a big threat. People know she's happy to try stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think people will think she's a number that they can use, especially now if they know she's not tied to. That's really interesting now that Kirby's gone. When is Sari going to ditch Parvati or the other way around?
Mm.
They're going to want to go quite late together if they can, quite late.
That's
But there
like
has to
what,
come
like
a time.
1 or 2 episodes away that they've got to do it.
Yeah. You were right yesterday, by the way. I was thinking about the numbers afterwards, and I'm like, yeah, you are right. I think that there has to be a double somewhere.
Yeah.
I'd miscounted it.
Yeah, there just has to be, because otherwise
See.
I'll have too many at the end. That wasn't based on math. I was just winging it because I was thinking to myself, it feels like there's too many. And
There's only 4 episodes to go.
Yeah, I know, we're nearly done. This is pretty exciting. Yeah, so how many do we have now? We've got 8 left now, right?
8.
Yeah. So I know we're jumping around so much. This there wasn't a lot that
I can't even remember what happened. Yeah.
The challenge.
Oh, she's got the scroll as well.
Yeah. That's right. So Cass got some scroll that she can only read tomorrow.
I wonder what that's going to be. It's quite unusual to get a scroll after you've also won.
No, what I think it is they wanted to make sure that she couldn't use it at this, whatever it is. She couldn't use it at this tribal council.
But then why give it to her last time? There's got to be a reason.
Wouldn't it be cool? Have they ever had something that's like you can like nullify somebody's immunity?
Yeah, they've done all sorts of stuff, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Oh, immunity. Oh, you mean nullify their immunity from a challenge?
Yeah. No, not. Sorry, I thought I fixed these earlier, but they're crooked again anyway.
I don't think they I can't remember a time they've actually had someone nullify a challenge immunity. I don't think they've done that.
What about an immunity idol, like nullify?
Yeah, definitely. I like the one that Parvati's got.
Oh, that's not really nullifying. It's like transferring it. It's still, the power's still
that's
there.
even stronger.
Yeah, it is.
It's
even
stronger than nullify.
Yeah.
But I think I didn't go back and check it, but I think you might have been wrong about being able to do it after it's been played. Mind you, the way they were showing the preview there, they sort of showed Parvati like putting. Oh, she had a necklace. Was it a necklace? I can't remember. They had her basically saying, "Oh, I might play this for me." Or
she was putting her immunity idol on.
Yeah, it must have been her idol. They wouldn't.
Yeah, and she was saying, if I'm going to play this for
challenge
for Sari. But I liked that. So
you know why?
Why?
Sorry, you tell me first.
No, I was going to talk about something else. Go.
The scenario where she has it around her neck but hasn't actually said she's played it yet, where she's saying, "Oh, I might play it for this."
She's just letting everybody know that she's got it.
No, she's trying to goad anybody else with an idol to do the same thing before they actually play it, so that she can steal it.
Oh, okay.
That's what I reckon.
Okay, that's interesting. That is very interesting. So what I was going to say was, so we found out that Sarah is on the tribal council. What is it?
The jury.
The jury. Thank you.
Yeah, the jury. Which she said at the end of the last episode that maybe we just missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there were some daggers flying from over in that jury bench over at Kirby, let me tell you. And she was so happy when Kirby got voted off.
They sometimes do like a sort of side show that would just sort of 10-minute episodes, 10-minute episodes where they just show like people coming back to jury and to the, what do they call it? Jury Villa, they call it in the Australia one, where they all sort of get together and have a bit of a chat and gives them a chance to promote Samoa and stuff. I didn't actually check whether or not Sarah got one last night, but the thought of Sarah waiting there at the Jury Villa when Kirby sort of rocks up in the car and the two of them just have dinner together afterwards. That could be interesting. I think they both kind of get it though. Like the game's the game. You sort of. They're not first time players.
It would be a shame if, especially at the stage that everybody is at in the game, that if somebody would take it personally. I don't think there's any room for any of that in the game.
Yeah, I mean it can happen, but it happens less than in the early seasons it happened a lot, and people would get really put out of place. But it only sort of happens occasionally now. There have been some big examples, but mostly it doesn't happen.
So
what else?
I don't think there really was much else.
I'm trying to think who we haven't talked about. Janine, Luke, Shani, Parvati. Yeah, Parvati was just sort of the star of the show again. Really,
Hmm.
um,
They're really
I
getting
really
their money's
do.
worth out of Parvati.
Yeah, I'm really glad she's on, and just because she is such a good player. But in a way, if she went, it would like open things up.
It'd
I'm just
give
not
more
sure
room
I
for
can
other
see it
people, yeah?
happening while she's got
Yeah. I can't see it happening either.
the idol. Yeah,
But
and
it,
an advantage.
but if she has exposed the fact that she has an idol to everyone now, obviously Cass already knew.
Yes,
So
I'm not sure whether the other two
we don't know
or
if the
not.
others know. But I would
I'd
assume
be
that
very surprised if Sari doesn't know.
yeah.
Lisa maybe.
So who do you think is going to be out of Sari and Parvati? Who do you think is going to be the first to make a move against the other?
I don't know. There's
'Cause
a chance they could take each other all the way to 4. Yeah, because they have done that before in
Okay.
another season. I think they also just know if one of them takes the other out, then automatically they almost become the next head honcho. Like especially now that Kirby's out, like who is left as like a big standout target? Oh, the only one I will say though is Cass. Like they've seen
Yes.
Cass consistently do well at challenges now. The minute they, that she doesn't
a
win
chance,
immunity,
yeah.
they're gonna try, and then
Yeah.
she's probably gonna play her idol and survive, and someone will get sideswiped.
I can't wait for it. I cannot wait. I know I made that comment on the podcast about I can't believe I'm watching Survivor. But actually I'm really loving it.
You'll have to wait as long as Sunday because it's not till next one's not till Sunday 7:00.
Yeah, that's good. I can focus on that game jam thing for once.
You can do all the other things.
My
you've
nephews
been
have been asking me today, have you done anything? And I'm like, no.
Got this little thing called work and a YouTube channel to also maintain.
Okay, all right. I guess until
shorter
tomorrow.
one tonight.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, not tomorrow for this. Tomorrow.
Went for nearly 20 minutes. Yeah, sorry, next week. Yeah. But okay. Until next episode.
All right. Thanks, Ben.